Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
6 to shoot. Halliburton, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo inside. Nesmith covering. Kuzma can't get it to go. Siakam against Kuzma. Here's Halliburton. And good that time.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, here's Nesmith. Turner finds Nembhard. Here's Siakam. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Lillard played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. A beautiful reverse layup. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Lopez outside. Prince outside. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Unloads from 9, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Let's get excited.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Siakam outside. Drills it from outside. Siakam's got 7 points.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Down low and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Lillard. Halliburton, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Puts up a 3, and there's Lillard on the assist from Antetokounmpo. 9 points in the game so far.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Halliburton. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. Talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Siakam following the basket by Giannis.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
We throw good, Siakam. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Prince outside for the 3, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And it's Mathurin missing. Bucks trail by 4. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Siakam. 12 points for him. That 3 off the mark. Here's Kuzma. Kept alive. Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
Back to Nembhard. Siakam against Portis. Fires the 3. Lillard with the rebound. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Porter comes in for Green. .127 left in the first quarter. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porter finds Lillard. Count the basket. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Brent against Mathurin. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Clock at 6. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 14. Portis trying to free himself. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Free throw good from Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
No free throws good from Lillard.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Walker the pass to Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker. Then there's Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mathurin's got his second basket of the game. Portis against Toppin. Trent outside. Portis a screen on Halliburton. Here's Trent. They kick it out to Green. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton passes to McConnell. Now Mathurin back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And to Kumbo inside. Working on Walker. And Portis throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Green against Mathurin. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Porter. Still yet to score. Here's Giannis. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And it's Taurean Prince in for Green. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nembhard finds Turner. Over Lopez. And the shot falls short this time. Bucks leading by 5. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Halliburton.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Toppin against Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Nembhard with it, working on Prince. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 4.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. Pass to Prince. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lopez, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
The first one falls. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And again, the Bucks miss. Mathurin against Prince. And it's Mathurin missing. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Antetokounmpo's got 15.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Mathurin against Prince, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Here's Lillard. It's good. He's got 18.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Good D by Giannis. Bucks leading by 9. Inside. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A solo fast break. Neesmith can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now, here's Siakam. After the miss from Damian Lillard. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 2.
Shoot 2.
Shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Siakam against Kuzma. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss. Pacers trail by 8.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Siakam looking around.
He made it! He got it! Big time! Wow! And the triple tightens this game up going into the break.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo using his speed in transition.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Halliburton looking around. 5 on the clock. For 3, Siakam. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A floater, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
At the line, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Milwaukee leading by 7. Down low. Here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Prince. Lillard against Halliburton. And stolen by Siakam. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
With the excellent combination of size and touch, he's a tremendous finisher inside.
The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
That free throw good from Lopez.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Siakam misses. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And, you know, guys, it's good to see Turner converting these difficult baskets. I mean, in part because it has to help his confidence.
1 shot. Miles Turner.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
Shots good by Siakam.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Lillard misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Like everyone's watching.
Kuzma outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
2 shots.
And that one misses. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. Pacers trail by 5. Siakam outside. Pass to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Giannis inside, covered by Siakam.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
And Turner kicks to Siakam. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Lillard outside. Got a hand on it. Lillard against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton a screen on Prince. Now, here's Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Off on the layup. Milwaukee leading by 3. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. And so here is Indiana. To the paint. Here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton is double. Nembhard finds Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Just 4 to shoot. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Trent passes to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Indiana.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with River.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And Back to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Halliburton is doubled. For three, Siakam buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got 10 points in the quarter.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
To stop the run. And Lillard with the lay-in. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Halliburton, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Lillard against Siakam. Lillard misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. And then for Milwaukee, Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. Trent passes to Lillard. Portis trying to free himself. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Smith checked in for the Bucks. Porter comes in for Prince. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
McConnell finds Mathurin. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Toppin throws it down. Hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game over.
Lillard with the bucket.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
McConnell scanning the floor. 3 seconds left, and that's 2 points on the layup. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Pacers. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toppin is out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
Buries the long-range jumper. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Porter passes to Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. By Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 for Mathurin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Stolen by McConnell. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Tapping a screen on Green. 13 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Bucks trail by 4. And here is Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Halliburton against Trent. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc. A shot by McConnell, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Back to McConnell. And here's Walker outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Green passes to Porter. Back to Green. Outside Porter. To take the lead. Walker with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. On the wing, Mathurin wants to get it to McConnell and does. Nails the baby hook. And the Pacers lead by 4.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Your Indiana States Mates crowd, give it up for
Some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. Antetokounmpo against Halliburton. Here's Siakam from deep. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Lillard against Mathurin. Lillard with a screen for Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. Lillard misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Siakam outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. And I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And the first one drops. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Trent. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Pacers leading by 5. Siakam kicks to Turner. Halliburton for three. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Boy, it's so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, Nembhard. Halliburton outside. From the baseline. Rebounded by the Bucks. Inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. There's Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. And stolen by Prince. Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. Prince with a screen on Halliburton. Three-pointer, Lillard connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 17 now, just in the second half. Here's Halliburton. Indiana again missing. Here's Milwaukee now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And Lillard gets it to go.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. .131 left in the fourth. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Halliburton hits them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Lillard surveying the D. Tries from 10, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
His passion for the game infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And here are the Pacers now. Down low. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 39 seconds left in the game.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Lillard against Halliburton. Outside Turner. Here's the three. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
The lobby section, there can only be one. And they're getting serious. Let's find those fans.
Here's Giannis.
His head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And they're going back. See if the horn had really sounded before the ball left his hand. This certainly isn't over yet. They may get a second chance. Now, if it's overturned, we're going to need overtime.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sure, he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Nembhard the pass to Nesmith, and the shot goes in. Nesmith has got the first basket here in overtime for the Pacers. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Lillard against Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
To the inside. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
Take break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Nemhard with it. Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by Neesmith. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Prince outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Halliburton scores after the quick crossover. Halliburton's got 33 points.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Lillard against Halliburton. To the paint, Turner. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Lillard. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Halliburton, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Now, here's Neesmith. Guarded by Kuzma.
And delivering in the clutch. Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Goes up off the inbound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Halliburton, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They grabbed their own miss. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Giannis. 11 feet away. Oh, no good.
I mean, even from over here, you can could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is what it comes down to. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play. Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Here with Damian Lillard. Dame, when do you...
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.